What's up guys, Sean here, and today I have another ranked gameplay for you guys. It's been quite a while, but anyway, this is a trio ranked gameplay with my friends Chris, Regulus, and Tranquility. And let's start with the team composition first. I am playing as a fighter. We have two fighters on our team, Ruby as well as Guinevere. I'm more of a fighter tank, as I have quite some crowd control. We have a tank on our team, Uranus, who basically is not a tank, he's just another type of fighter. But anyway, we also have a mage Kalida as well as an assassin, Hayabusa, I'm sorry. And we also have one tank on the enemy team. They have two fighters, Chao as well as Darov, a mage Farsa as well as a Marson Bruno. So basically at this point, season just reset, new meta has come out, everyone's just trying some things. Obviously this is epic rank, so people are just gonna be a bit strange here. I'm just dueling this down, which is kind of awkward because I got to level 2 first, but my reaction is a little bit slow here. I took one tower shot as well. I was expecting to kill the Darov, unfortunately I didn't. I was a little bit greedy here and unfortunately died, which is kind of a big deal. Rule number 1 in side lane is, don't do weird shit and survive, right? Defend the lane. Obviously, I was way too greedy for that. But anyway, I paid for it with my life. So, anyway, there are a few changes since the last time. It's been quite a while since I uploaded a video. But anyway, let's just talk about a little bit about those. We have some changes here, obviously. Like in this case, Ruby was buffed. Quite a sense, there are a bunch of reworks as well. And as for the major battlefield changes, will be that the side lanes are very important now, considering they give extra gold or experience depending on which part of side lane you are in. And in this case, the lane further away from the turtle will be the so-called off lane, and that will give you extra gold. As you can see, if I hit the tower as well, I will get extra gold. And obviously here I just took a very huge risk in killing the Darrow, but I was pretty sure I could get him, which is why I did it. And everyone was in either mid or just at bottom, so I decided to take risk. As you can see, you'll be getting gold from hitting the shield on the tower, so this is a good way to just farm it up, which is why the side lane can actually get more farm than the mid lane in this case. So anyway, the lane I am sitting in is the gold lane, since it's further away from the turtle. And on the bottom we have the experience lane, which is the lane in which Guinevere is in. And then they get extra experience and stuff like that. So in general, laners who require more leveling, who don't depend as much on items, such as Badal, for example, that's the first thing comes to mind. Yuzhong, they'll be going to the experience lane. It's really important for them to get the levels up, and they don't really need items here. But anyway, so I just fighting this Darrow, kind of burn some stuff out of him. And if you have noticed early on, I used a different emblem for Ruby and didn't use the Bloodlust emblem. But actually I used the I think killing blow, which means the lower health is, the more damage I deal, and that's kind of working out, I think, because sometimes in a lot of cases this is the same emblem used for Yuzhong as well, because as you eat a lot of crowd control, you're actually going to take quite some damage, and Bloodlust itself I don't think stacks with Ruby's passive, which is based on lifesteal, which is kind of the reason why I decided to try it out, and it worked out pretty well so far. So there's a few more battlefield indicators that have been improved, such as the jungle, which gives you an indicator, and most importantly actually, that you will only be allowed to get your jungle items, or you're going to get jungle items if you take resolution, which actually creates a jungler role for now. And it also holding that jungle item will also I just set it up for this Hayabusa right here. But anyway, holding a jungle item also means that you will get less gold and experience from your lane in the first 3 minutes or so, and it's kind of really encouraging the jungle role, which is pretty nice. I think it's a good shift. The meta now is I think it's slightly better. It's more balanced in a sense, and yeah, you actually have this MOBA feel, which is great because I don't think there's this 1-3-1 hyper carry anymore, which is honestly super annoying, which makes it feel like an MMORPG. But anyway, that's just me. Basics wise, obviously I don't think it's the best video to demonstrate that, but I guess because this is just a new season, people are just kind of trying things out, as the meta has just shifted as well, as the patch just came in. So it's like season 18, people trying a rank reset, and new meta, new map, whatever, new items, new heroes, new hero updates, I mean, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there wasn't a Barrett in this game, which is pretty interesting. I kind of expected it. Apparently, he was pretty OP. Why does no one want to pick it up? I could have picked it up, but you know, Barrett isn't. I haven't played him for many games. I'm not really that proficient with him yet, so I decided to go with more of a conflict. In our opinion, the reward on the Ruby basically throws Cho right into the trash can. Let's put it this way. Like, I mean, if you're going a Ruby against Cho in lane, there is no way that Cho will win the Ruby whatsoever. So you just gotta admit defeat and just, you know, back it off. But anyway, like, this thing aside, I've been, you know, away from the last video for quite a while because I've been preoccupied with other things. And personally, I'm pretty satisfied with the meta changes. It's just that there's still things that are bugging me. And the major thing I've been you know, hoping for it to be redressed will be, or addressed, so to speak, will be the solo queue matchmaking system. Well, this hasn't come out yet, you know. I personally think this is really important because this is a MOBA, right? You need to cater to your solo players, and well, the developers didn't do that. Honestly, I think this would have been really easy to just say they fix matchmaking and stuff like that. I just don't feel it. Like, matchmaking honestly is still pretty trash. This is like 1 out of 5 games I get a good game. The rest of them is just really trying to, you know, grind my way up and literally carry the team, because my team is always the weaker one. And it sucks. I'm quite sure a lot of people share the same sentiments. The fundamental things haven't changed. Of course, the game is a little bit more balanced now, but your matchmaking is, it's still pretty bad. And it is the reason why, you know, as I'm gonna say, I'm probably gonna leave ML for a while, at least, as I have left earlier. I just came back to see if there are changes that, you know, I was hoping for, and unfortunately, even though they got some stuff right, I think the major bugging issue will be the community issue, because the matchmaking is still pretty bad, and obviously the community is still pretty, you know, for lack of a better word, ignorant of meta. You know, I've been following some of the esports action in Southeast Asia, such as M2, MPL and stuff like that. And you still have weird things like people playing things they just want to play as a pro team. You know, like bringing Gyros going as a fighter choice when they were better fighters. Or like no one picking out Loi, the TOS support. I mean, this was all before meta changes, but still, I mean, it's a pro scene and people are just, there's no improvement from previous scenes, and you have all these weird teams that go out there that literally say, you know, if I just dragged a bunch of players and just formed a team whatsoever, I still would have had it happen. Yeah, I just got kicked by the chill, took a lot of damage, but I just managed to get over the line. But anyway, back to my point. Well, the esports scene for ML is honestly pretty bad. The community is pretty ignorant, and then, you know, there's no accomplishment whatsoever. You know, you can say you're an esports player, like, you know, in Dota, LoL, you know, people will respect you because, you know, it's not easy to do. You know, you need to have good sense and good hero mastery. You practice a lot of hours, and you know, it's just, people are just, like, you know, who makes the least mistakes, who doesn't. throw the freaking game, you know, it's all the kind of things. So it's just not the same thing. I mean, so it just gives me the same feelings a week before. And I'm not sure about you guys, but for myself, even though sometimes I get to play with a team, I honestly really value the solo queue experience. That is really, I think, heart of a MOBA. You need to be able to cater to every single player, or at least let them have fun. You know, it's like, as for many seasons now, it's just impossible for solo queue players to play. Well, because the matchmaking is just so bad, and then if let's say you are a high elo player from previous years, there is no way you can play solo. And even in classic mode, or you know, when people are supposed to chill, practice their heroes, refine their skills and stuff like that, you just get no chill whatsoever, and you get flamed even if you're, you know, that it's just classic mode. And then in rank, people are just doing the same old stuff, even though there have been major changes. It's like when people play, it's kind of like there's no purpose. People play because they want to play it. You know, like picking just some random champion or hero just because they feel like it. That's not how it's supposed to be. The highest tiers of the game, or at least a decent tier where people should have the knowledge of the game, at least basics. But people, you know, still don't know how to push lanes. They don't know how to push, take objectives. They don't know how to target lock. You know, people snowballing so damn hard, and people don't know that you're supposed to shut down the hero by, you know, focusing the hero and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I'm going at. Anyway, since I don't really have a lot of time on my hands, since free time, so to speak, as I have other commitments, I think I will have to leave MO once again. So I've been pretty grateful of you guys who have been stuck by, you know, just supporting the channel and just watching, even though it's not a lot of you. But I do really appreciate the support. But I think for now, it's gonna be a full stop on progression. And you know, for the rest of you who are sticking to the game, good for you. And do enjoy it. I hope you guys do well and, you know, climb the ladder and stuff like that. As for me, I think this will be the end for now. I'm not sure if I'll come back, but thank you so much for everything so far. This is Chan, so I'm signing off. I might see y'all again next time, but for now, bye now.